All right, gather round everyone, because today I've got a story for you, a real classic tale with a twist. It all starts in a tiny, cozy village tucked away between two absolutely enormous mountains. In this village lived a dwarf named Gumbo. Now, Gumbo was a bit different from the other dwarfs. He wasn't content with just living down in the valley. Oh no, he had big dreams. Literally. Every single day, Gumbo would stare up at the giant's castle perched high on the mountain top. He'd see the giants walking around, their heads brushing the clouds, and a feeling of envy would just bubble up inside him. He dreamed of what it would be like to be that tall, to feel the wind whistling past his ears, to reach up and touch the sky. He just knew he was meant for greater heights. One evening, Gumbo confided in his best friend, another dwarf named Bimbo. Bimbo was a sharp one, always full of ideas. He listened patiently as Gumbo poured his heart out, talking about his yearning for greatness. After a moment of thought, Bimbo had a suggestion. "Let's go see the village elder," he said. "He's the wisest dwarf I know, and he's full of ancient secrets." So off they went to the elder's hut. The old dwarf, with a beard as long as he was tall, listened intently to Gumbo's story. He stroked his beard, his eyes twinkling with ancient knowledge. When Gumbo finished, the elder leaned in and whispered about a legendary secret, the mystical giant's brew. "This potion," he explained, "will make you grow as tall as the giants themselves. But be warned, my boys, once you drink it, there is no going back. It's a one-way ticket to a new life." Gumbo and Bimbo looked at each other. The warning was serious, but Gumbo's desire was stronger. Without a second thought, they both took the flasks of shimmering brew and drank every last drop. They waited and waited. Days turned into a week, and absolutely nothing happened. They were starting to think the elder had played a trick on them. Gumbo's heart sank with disappointment. But then, just as they were about to give up hope, Gumbo felt a strange tingling sensation all over his body. It started in his toes and shot up through his legs, his chest, his arms, all the way to the top of his head. And then he started to grow and grow and grow. Bimbo watched in complete amazement as his friend shot upwards, past the height of the tallest trees, until his head was level with the windows of the giant's castle. Gumbo had done it. He was a giant. But the elder's warning echoed in his mind. There was no turning back. Gumbo's new life was clumsy. He was so big he couldn't take a single step without causing a small earthquake. He'd accidentally knock over ancient trees and block rivers with his giant feet. He tried to walk through the village, but he was too big for the streets, too big for the houses. He missed his cozy little home, his friends, and the simple life he once knew. Bimbo, still a dwarf, would have to shout from the ground to get Gumbo's attention. He could see the sadness and regret in his friend's giant eyes. He looked up at Gumbo, worried for his mate. He remembered the elder's other words of wisdom. "Gumbo," he shouted, "the elder told us that growth comes with challenges, but true friends are there to help you find your way." Hearing Bimbo's voice, something clicked inside Gumbo. He looked down at his friend, then at the village he almost crushed, and a warm smile spread across his giant face. He might not be able to live in the village anymore, but he could protect it. From his great height, he could spot dangers from miles of rock slides, floods, or wandering beasts. He could be their guardian, their protector. Gumbo found a new purpose. He wasn't just a clumsy giant. He was the village's watchful guardian, and Bimbo. He remained a proud dwarf, happier than ever, knowing he had the biggest and best friend anyone could ask for, always watching over him and their home. So, you see, it's not always about changing who you are, but about finding the best way to be yourself, no matter your size. Thanks for listening to Gumbo's story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tales. Let me know in the comments what you think. See you next time.